So what's the difference between an all-terrain, a rugged terrain tire, and a mud terrain? With an all-terrain tire, number one, you're going to get a lot quieter tire, and the reason for that, the shoulder lugs are a lot closer. Two, you're going to get a lot better wet traction on an all-terrain because you got a lot more siping in the inside those tread blocks. That's where it gives you that wet traction. And usually, depending on the tire, all-terrains are always going to give you a longer tread life. And with a rugged terrain, you're not going to have as much wet traction as you do in all-terrain because there's not as much siping inside the tread blocks. But the off-road performance is a lot better on a rugged terrain than it is on all-terrain. Now with a mud terrain, it's going to give you that big old beefy look. A lot of people like this look right here. Now, as far as off-road performance, it's going to give you better off-road performance than the rugged terrain will, and definitely the all-terrain. So the difference between the mud terrain and like the rugged terrain, so if you ever get any mud, stuff like that, the tread blocks are so far apart, it's going to get that mud out of those tread blocks, so it's going to give you traction. Now, as far as wet traction, you're going to get a little bit less wet traction off a mud terrain than you will rugged terrain. So if wet traction's important to you, go with an all-terrain. You want a little bit better look and don't mind sacrificing a little bit of wet traction, go with a rugged terrain. And then you want those looks, definitely go to mud terrain. Most people use these things on the street anyway.